guys! Today I wanted to talk about plushie collecting, and this might sound like a really stupid video idea, but it was actually inspired by that new Alpacasso plushie trend. You know the alpaca llama thing that's like pink and white and sometimes purple, and people doll it up and they dress it up, and it's become this whole trend that people are collecting like hundreds and hundreds of llamas or alpacas or alpacassos. I actually don't know what they're called. So for those of you who don't know, the Alpacasso is produced by a company called Amuse, and they kind of started off as like claw machine prizes in Japan, but they got really popular, so people started shipping them into the stores, and fans of them kept collecting them. And the Alpacassos actually come in different series, and they come by themes. So for like really hardcore collectors, they have them in like all sizes and the tags on and everything in mint condition. And so the Alpacasso fandom is like emerging. And when I was at AN, I found it really strange. I found like young girls from like 12 to 14 holding one, to young women and adults who are like 20, 28 holding plushies. And then I was like, who am I to judge? I collect a lot of plushies. And for a moment at AN, when I saw everyone holding an alpaca llama thing, I really wanted one because it's a trend, everyone has one, so I had that impulse to actually buy one. Luckily for me, the Alpacasso is a little bit out of my budget, and I wasn't ready to spend that much for an Alpacasso. When I first saw the Alpacasso way back when some artist was selling it or some dealer was selling it, I thought, oh, this is pretty cute, but I'm not very into lambs or sheep plushies, so I kind of like veered away from that. The entire Alpacasso trend got me thinking, like, why do we collect plushies? Because I look at these people holding Alpacassos and I'm like, you're not doing anything with it. I mean, some people dress them up in cosplay, but how far can you go? I mean, some Alpacassos dress nicer than I do. They have nicer cosplay than I do, and I'm just kind of wondering why we collect plushies. Personally, I've always loved plushies, even as a kid, so as I kind of grew up, my standards for plushies get like higher and higher, because when I was a kid, I used to just grab whatever off the shelf and hug it, and I loved it. But like now that I'm older, I look for things like really nice fiber quality. I look for details, good designs, how durable and how long they'll last. So today I have a bunch of plushies around me, and I just kind of wanted to ask you guys why you guys like to collect plushies so much. Like I said, as I grew up, I got more picky with my plushie collecting, and now I won't really buy a plushie unless I have a reason, unless there's like some sort of fandom behind it. Like the Labbit. The Labbit is a pop art plushie design collectible character by an artist named Franz Kozik, and the plushie comes about because it's produced by Kid Robot. When I first saw the Labbit, I had no idea what it was, but I did fall in love with the design, which is why I ended up getting a really big purple one. I also have a smaller white plushie one, and that's kind of the original Labbit. I know a lot of people collect Labbit figures a lot, so they're really obsessed with collecting Labbits, but I'm okay with the one that I have here. For things like my favorite anime or my favorite movies, I will try to look for plushies for those, but generally I'm not that big on that because sometimes the fandom comes and goes, and I don't want to buy something and then just kind of get out of the fandom and not like it. So if you guys can like name most of the plushies sitting around me, that's already really awesome. The ones that I chose to be in this video, they come from a really wide line of products. And some of them might be really familiar, and some of them might be a little bit off, and you guys might not know what they are. These are the things on my mind, and I was trying to figure out what is the long-term investment of collecting Alpacassos. And I don't know, because they're just really cute, and I guess it's okay for people who collect them because they think they're really cute. But what happens when the trend fades? I mean, will your love for the Alpacasso or any other figure or anime or plushie last longer than the trend, or will you be putting up all your Alpacassos online on eBay to sell once this crazy trend is over? I'm the type of person who will go against a trend sometimes for the sake of going against it, just because I don't understand why everyone likes it. In terms of the Alpacasso, I really think that it's more of a cute thing. Some people have told me that the Alpacasso has really good make and fur quality, but I think by now, because there's a lot of fakes being generated, I think people are getting them because they like how cute they are. It's, you know, as Sora says in No Game No Life. I guess that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I kind of wanted a video to feature my plushies because I'm really obsessed with them. I'm kind of wondering how many of you guys have the alpaca llama thing. Do you dress it up? Do you take it out with you? Someone on Twitter told me you could take the alpaca llama to social events, and it's more acceptable than bringing like a giant body pillow, because giant body pillows can kind of weird people out if they're double-sided. So the alpaca llama is a good dinner date. I don't know. What do you guys think of the Alpacasso trend right now? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You hate seeing those fuzzy pink balls of fur? Or, you know, you love it and you'll hug it and you'll name it George and I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, my rant videos are really scattered, but it gives me a chance to talk to you guys and tell you my opinions on certain trends, certain topics, things that are on my mind. Thank you all for watching again, and if you liked it, don't forget to hit like or subscribe or comment because I will have a new video out soon. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye! Wave bye! You can't because your arms and your legs aren't long enough. Can I like mimic your face? Are we like twins? Are we twins now? Yeah? Yeah? No? These arms are just so floppy. Floppy, floppy, floppy. Okay.